we do every little thing, all the time, 24/7. I'm Gab Pangilinan. I am a theater actor and I also do TV and film acting, and I do content creation as well. And all of that is because I'm a freelancer, so we do every little thing all the time, 24/7. Yeah. I grew up in a big family. My mom is a dentist and my dad is a businessman, but they're both singers. They would consider themselves singers. My mom used to be in a band, and she also used to do commercials. Maybe 90% of you know. I'm also related to a lot of people in show business, and maybe being exposed to them and being exposed to musical people in general made me fall in love with music, or made me fall in love with theater. Yun yung nag-influence and yun yung nalatag siguro yung plano ng life ko. Parang ganun. It wasn't easy, or it wasn't straightforward na that's what I'm gonna do like at a young age. It wasn't that. There was a lot of avoiding, and there was a lot of maybe it's not for me, but this is where I am, and this is, I guess, what I meant to do. So yay! When I was young, I was 7 years old when my mom first made me take a musical theater workshop, as in forced. I was 7 years old and I didn't want to do it. It was 2 months of that, theater activities, extroverted kids, music here and there. And then, true enough, I fell in love with it. But the specific experience, I think, that made me really want it was, diba, at the end of every workshop, may recital, may show, ganyan, may showcase. I missed my showcase. I missed it. As in, I told my mom, this is my call time. I was a 7-year-old. So, ma, 7 a.m. ang call time ko. Sabi ng driver, 12 noon ang call time. Kanino naniwala ang nanay ko? Di sa adult. And he was wrong. So when I got there, binibigay na yung certificates. Tapos, parang the teacher still made me bow. The teacher's like, finally, she's here! Gab Pangilinan! And then it was, syempre, as a 7-year-old, okay, I bowed. Pero sa utak ko talaga, I didn't even do the show. Hindi ko deserve magbow. Yung ganon. So, I think I spent the rest of my life making up for that moment. Yun. So, feeling ko, it kind of started the hunger, I guess, for theater and the hunger to really create and tell stories. For me, the ones that really inspire me, or at least motivate me as an artist, they're the ones who've been around for a long time. And if you look at their body of work and the reason why they've lasted this long, it's because of who they are as people. It's important to be able to keep learning and to see yourself as a beginner all the time. So whenever there are people that ask me to give workshops or ask me to give a talk or give like a master class of what I do of acting or of theater, I'm never comfortable to do it as myself, simply because I feel like I haven't learned enough to be able to impart to other people what could be, you know, alam mo yun, parang hindi ko siya deserve to really teach people, because I feel personally I haven't learned enough. Or that's part of my process as an artist or as a theater actor, that I'm always just learning and watching and observing. And I guess as an actor, ganun talaga. I mean, we basically represent people, real people that have real stories, be it fiction man ang ginagawa mo or based on a true story, it's always truth. So parang you have to be able to hold on to that truth. yeah, it's the stubbornness, I think, and yung when I wanna go for something, gagawin ko talaga siya. Parang ganun. Because I feel like being in the creative industry, hindi siya madali. Totoo yung sinasabi nila, it's not for the weak-hearted. It's not for the faint-hearted. Because as an actor, you will be rejected more times than you will be accepted. You will be scrutinized and criticized and judged for everything you do, be it physical, emotional, be it your choices in acting, or basically it's the most vulnerable job that you could ever choose in your life. So, feeling ko, dahil matigas ang ulo ko, and I don't wanna say it's yung gusto ng puso ko or yung drive or yung whatever, but it's the hunger and need to do this, to be in this industry. That's what's keeping me here, I guess. It's helped me stand my ground, or even when you're put down, or even when you know that there are the negative energy surrounding you and surrounding the people you love or whatever. Parang it helps me na parang, ay, sorry, dito ako, I meant to do this. I would consider myself to be in the industry for maybe 8 years. For some reason, because the theater industry is small, but the creative industry is huge. So the opportunities, they're different. If you reach a certain, or if you do something na nag-viral, or if you do something that receives like citations or critically acclaimed, parang all of a sudden you're a breakout star. So yung joke ko with some of my friends, as long as breakout star ka every 3 years, okay ka. Kasi at least, alam mo yun, there's still something that other people haven't seen of you, or there's still something new to offer, I guess. So I would consider certain specific moments in my life as checkpoints rather than turning points. Kasi alam mo yung parang bookmark siya. Kasi I would consider Rack of Ages nung 2014 as my first professional play that made me quit my corporate job. I would consider Sideshow of Atlantis in 2018 to be my first big lead that all of a sudden other people saw na parang, ay, handa na siya mag-lead. After doing ensemble roles, production after production for many years. I would consider Ang Huling El Bimbo in 2019 to have been a huge break in my theater career, because when it was streamed, yun yung biglang nadala siya sa social media, and all of a sudden there's this new audience or new market for theater, and all of a sudden there are these kids questioning parang, what is this and bakit hindi ko alam na may ganyan? Saan to? Paano makapunta dyan? Paano makanood niyan? Paano makasuporta dyan? And then there's Mula sa Buwan we did it in 2018, and it was a huge bookmark, but the 2022 version of Mula sa Buwan, I would consider also a breakthrough, or I would consider another checkpoint, because it's also my first time to be a co-producer. So things like that. So parang it's always, as a person, I find that celebrating the small joys is necessary, but you also have to be able to celebrate the big moments. So I would say Mula sa Buwan, sobrang memorable niya because it's the first one back, and with how people supported it and with how people loved it and came to see the show na 1.5. I mean, a lot of people thought na hindi siya possible na 1.5, ang laki naman ng theater na yun. Parang it's the biggest one for Mula sa Buwan specifically. Pero pumunta pa rin ang mga tao despite pandemic things and despite the fear of getting sick and stuff like that. So, oo, core memory ang Mula sa Buwan. Homecoming ang peg niya. As I mentioned earlier, I am one of the co-producers of Mula sa Buwan. During the pandemic, myself and 4 other people, yung partners, we started a theater company, which I guess people will get to know more in the months to come or in the years to come when we produce more work. But what I love to see also is that independent artists parang are able to express themselves more or to be able to produce or celebrate their own work. And for me, because our community is so small, it's important that we get to support that. It's really the support which I felt the most during the pandemic when all of a sudden, lahat kaming taga-teatro walang trabaho. So what did we do? We had fundraisers for our fellow crew, yung mga stage managers and yung backstage people na walang trabaho talaga at all. So we held concerts online. And I think that was when people realized na parang, okay, if you really wanna do what you wanna do, you'll have to be able to do it yourself. AKA sariling Sika Productions. And it's not a bad thing. And it's right now, parang I think more and more people are able to do that, which is great because now, mas marami tayong nagagawa, I guess. Basically, there are a lot more people to support. And you know that there are a lot more people that will support you and your work as well. I think what's good also about being a freelance artist and being somebody that gets to choose what she wants to do. The world is your oyster. Kahit ano pwede mong gawin. I mean, lalo na ngayon na the opportunities are there. If you find, you just have to be able to find them. And there are so many people willing to help also. So ako personally, like apart from being an actor or a content creator or a producer, who knows what we'll be doing in the future. Malay mo. Secret na lang yan. Surprise na lang! Boom! Surprise na lang kung ano mangyayari. Kasi anything can, that's what I realized na really anything can happen, lalo na in this day and age. So, we'll see. Okay, for 2023, what's already been announced is, of course, ang huling El Bimbo. The last time I did it was 2019. Though for some people, it feels like it's so recent kasi nga na-stream siya ng 2020. Tama, 2020. So that's something to look forward to, especially because now it's a new cast, meaning iba na ang mga kasama ko. So that will be a new experience and exciting one, especially because I know for a fact na sobrang daming tao gusto manood ng Ang Huling El Bimbo ng live for the first time, like her. But yeah, since that's something I'm looking forward to, because one of the best things about Mula sa Buwan also was meeting the people that saw theater for the first time. And parang that's never happened before na siguro 80% was filled with people na yun yung running joke sa theater na parang pasahan lang kami ng pera. Yung parang support my show, we support your show, but it's the same people that we see. But for the first time in a really long time, there are new people coming to see theater productions. And for Ang Huling El Bimbo, that's what I'm really looking forward to. Apart from El Bimbo, well, last year I shot a film, though I don't know when it's going to be released. So, abang-abang na lang. Surprise for me din naman, surprise din ang mga bagay-bagay na mangyayari ng 2023. And hopefully, maybe another show, maybe, we'll see. But for now, El Bimbo na muna ang focus natin. Yes! I loved it. No, but really, it was so much fun. Kasi, I don't know how many hours we've been shooting na, pero parang hindi ako pagod. Usually, alam kong basta, alam nyo na yan. No, but working with Schild Studios is awesome, and I'm really looking forward to working with them again. I've seen their work, and I'm excited to see how this turns out. And I'm also really thankful that you guys brought me here. No, that you guys, yeah. Thank you for having me. Excited to come back. Yeah, thank you guys.